Hi, my name is Eddie, and this is a reading for Cancer, running from the 2nd of January to the 8th of January. Just going to shuffle your cards, and whilst I do that, please press the subscribe button, like, comment, share. So a good shuffle, and just going to lay down your 10 cards on the table in front of me. Right, all your cards are on the table, so let's have a look at the first card, which is in the here and now, the present situation, what's going on around you at this time. And the card I get is the Six of Swords. Strong sense of moving forward here, okay? I get full steam ahead with you, okay? It's about you taking control of a situation. I do sense there's been a lot on your mind here, okay, which is shown by these swords, in the boat. But you're kind of facing these swords, head on. So it does show you resolving situations, and as you resolve each one, you gain in confidence, and you're able to resolve like the other issues around you at this time. Could well be a holiday or a trip coming up for you. And it's about moving away from unsettled waters to something a lot more settled, okay? So all this hard work is not in vain, and something good is shown ahead of you. Card crossing is the Two of Pentacles in the reversed position. It could well be that you're being kind of sort of pulled one way and then the other, okay? I do sense a lot of nagging thoughts, and there could be someone around you who's quite negative and trying to manipulate the situation, okay, which does cause some ripples here, in the water, but you're just going to carry on just the same. It's like you acknowledge it's there, okay, but it kind of makes you more determined, okay, so you paddle faster. So it's not like ignoring it, but actually trying to go faster, using that energy to kind of sort of drive you forward here. In the past, coming to present, I've got the Three of Pentacles in the reverse position. In fact, I was feeling it on this card, it's the same really. I've got two ships in the ocean and far apart. I was feeling there were some waves here between you and someone around you, okay, and it's showing it here with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse position. Clearly shows there's been a falling out here, a breakdown in communication with somebody. It can also point to some problems around some kind of security issue, which could be around a money, a work situation, or around the home in some respect. But let's look more forward. I've got the Eight of Cups here. So over the next 7 days and beyond, it clearly shows you just letting go of something, just moving forward. It's like things were very much incomplete, not quite right, and it's like you come to that realization that it's no good just hanging around there, because nothing's going to change. So it's very much about you putting your best foot forward and just moving away from this kind of sort of situation once and for all. I do sense it to be rather karmic in nature, with the number 8 on the card, but just the overall kind of sort of feeling here, with the reading, because number 8 is a very karmic number. It's like this pushing and pulling, this blowing hot and cold, this yin yang, and it's very much here also shown with this card here. It's very like this undercurrent which I get here, but there's a need just to carry on just the same. So you're being pulled one way from one direction, from the other direction, but you just carry on just the same here. The gold card here is shown by the Empress card in the reversed position. Clearly shows you kind of sort of feeling stuck, or you have been feeling stuck, and you are doing your best to kind of sort of move forward here, which you are, which is clearly shown by the Six of Swords. But what I would also say is that even though this time may seem even more challenging, because you are trying to make these changes, sometimes things have to get worse before they get better. you know, and it's like, you know, the wind helps the seed to scatter, the rain helps the seed to grow. The wind and the rain are challenging elements, but they're needed. So it's like a rose will grow from the manure here. That's what I'm being given. So better things are shown ahead, which is also shown on the Six of Swords here as well. Subconsciously, got the Three of Cups reversed. You feel gutted around a situation. Clearly shows there's been some kind of perhaps separation, or perhaps some mourning. Someone close to you may have passed recently or over the past year or so. Okay, and it's very much about coming to terms with that. You're never going to forget, but it's more the way you deal with the situation and being able to let go and move forward, and the memories will always be there. The advice card is shown by the Queen of Swords. It's saying, you know, this card is extremely positive, upright. Reverse, not so. But upright, it's about you taking control of the situation and not letting the situation control you. Okay, try not to be influenced or let your emotions kind of sort of get the better of you. That's what I'm being given. So it's about ruling with your mind and not your heart here. Okay, and then you'll kind of carve a way forward with this sword and you start creating your own reality. Where the emotions get in the way, like here, you know, you could give in to that water here, okay, and just stop or go backwards, okay, but you're not. You're just going to carry on, just carry on. And that's what the Queen of Swords is saying here. So, on the outside, I've got the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse position. You know, again, I'm getting like dogs here for connections. It could be barking dogs, which represents your nagging thoughts and words of those around, but they need to carry on just the same. Okay, things sometimes have to get worse before they get better, and that's how I feel it is with you. Okay, it's like needing to take a step back so you can move 2 steps forward. If you imagine like an elastic band, you pull it back, you let go, and then the elastic band just projects forward. Your hopes and your fears are shown by the Page of Pentacles reversed. I suppose your fear is that nothing's going to change and it's going to feel like this, you know, forever. But it's not, you know. In fact, because it's got slightly worse or it feels more challenging, it's actually a sign of positive change, you know. That aeroplane scenario where a plane goes from one place to a better place and experiencing turbulence along the way. It's a sign of sure positive change here. You know, I've got the Knight of Swords coming in here as the outcome card. I do feel like full steam ahead here with this card, okay, and it's very much about you picking up momentum, okay, but it's also a reminder that you will need to, you know, slow down at times. I mean, it's very good going full steam ahead, but just like a ship, you know, full steam ahead, captain, it does need to kind of stop at ports along the way. So it's kind of, yeah, you can go fast for a while and then you need to slow down and then go fast, slow down. So you need to visit all these different places. You need to stop for a while, look around you, take on board, you know, take on board what's needed, and then you can start the travel again. Don't forget to subscribe, to comment, to like, to share. There's free daily readings if you click on the link in the description. Thank you.